I'd like to talk about the Farosh farming. So the pieces you can get from Farosh are the Farosh's horn, Farosh spikes, Farosh scales, Farosh claws, and Farosh fangs. So I find the best place to find Farosh is coming out of this chasm right here. Oh, that is so cool. The path that Farosh takes comes out of this chasm, which is the East Gerudo chasm, heads north through this valley, south a little bit, and then over Lake Hylia, and into this chasm, the Hills of Bomber Chasm. I've marked the path with these swords. Please ignore the Kuroxide marks that I have. So then once it gets into the depths, it goes south and then returns back to that East Gerudo chasm. The path that it takes, a big portion of it is around this tower, Gerudo Canyon Skyview Tower. So what I like to do is I definitely like to start here, look here for Farosh. If you don't find the dragon there, you can use this shrine, or you can use perhaps the Sky Islands, maybe even the Great Sky Island, and just kind of fly around here looking for it. If you have the depths, you can look from here, but definitely the best success I've had is just hanging around here, doing different things like Kuroks, or practicing and stuff like that, or just waiting until Farosh shows up. To approach Farosh, you don't need any specific armor. Just be aware that around Farosh does generate this lightning storm, so you need to equip anything not related to lightning, like swords that are metal or bows that are metal. So there are two states of Farosh. There's the active and then there's the inactive state. Right now, with the glowing horn and the light kind of pulsing through all of the spikes, you can see that that is the active state. So we're going to harvest a piece of Farosh, and you're going to see that the state changes from active to inactive. The easiest way is actually to get on the dragon first, and then hit something right in front of you, pick it up so it doesn't have to fall to the earth. So right here, right there, Farosh's horn piece retrieved, and you can see that now Farosh is inactive. So you can't harvest any more pieces of any variety while the dragon is in this state. It takes about 10 minutes for the dragon to come back into active status. So what I find better than to come back and find it back, you could just stand on Farosh in a very safe spot like here. And even without my shock resistance, like, you could hide fairly easily, even just like right here. I don't think that you'd be able to be got by that electrical right here. And eat a meal or drink a coffee and just watch it and wait for that spike to reignite so that Farosh becomes active again. You have to hit different parts of Farosh to get those different pieces. So what I just hit was the horn. That's the main horn here. If you hit the horn, you get that horn piece of Farosh. If you want the fang, you have to hit the mouth right there. If you want the claw, you have to hit the hand. And if you want the scale is basically everything else. The spikes, I would recommend not hitting with your bow and making inactive versus active, because every time like the blood moon happens or it respawns, you can just pick up a lot of these spikes from the spikes that are on the back of Farosh. I think each time you get at least 10, so that's 3, 4, 5. You can fly between them too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 10. We're doing a good business this time. That's 10. Any other ones? Oh, maybe that was it. Yeah, so you have plenty of time to wait for it to become active again. But I don't think you should waste the 10-minute timer on a spike when you can get 10 really easily. just by approaching it after you haven't approached it for a while. Let's see, the path. We've done the path. We've done the different pieces. We've done... I think that's it. Definitely this is my favorite place to look for Farosh. And this chasm is where Farosh comes out of. It's much easier for me to catch Farosh going out of a chasm than going back in. Lake Hylia might be good too. If you were above Lake Hylia, that's a good place too. Anyway, that's how I get the Farosh items. And you can see I have quite a few of them and hoping to get a few more here soon. Okay, bye-bye.